Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Angie. I am back today with Serenity with Angie Tarot to do a reading for you. I'm going to start with the month of February. I know we've been on hiatus. I haven't done some readings in a little while. I have been trying to get back on track. I'm not even home right now, but I am tuning in. I got all my decks with me. My babies are here. And I've been called to do a readings for you. I did some collectives the other day and I didn't pull the energy in as I was hoping to. But today I am back. I've been called to do February readings. I was going to do some for January. But you know what? We're not going backwards. We are moving this train forward. So we're going to start with Aries. And I'm going to do this reading for my lovely, lovely Aries. I hope you guys have been taking care of your health, both your physical and your mental health. Definitely keeping your strengths up, drinking your water as you should, taking care of your physical bodies, and allowing life to flow, okay? We are not going to try to direct the flow of the water. We are just going to direct our sails. So we'll be all going in the direction that the united creator, the justifier, that everything is meant to happen in its own time and in its own direction. We're just going to go with the flow. And today we are doing just that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. I want to do past, present, and future for you. I'm going to let the cards, reach out and grab me and pull me in. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Spirit guides, universal energies, angels and archangels, have your way, Lord. Direct us, give us the word that we need from the divine. Thank you. Namaste. All right, let's see what we have here for you. What message do you have for my lovely Aries? We have the Knight of Swords. Thank you. What message do you have for my lovely Aries? The Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. All right, we got two more cards that flip themselves within the deck, and that looks like it. We're going to keep these cards because, of course, they are relevant to this message. Let's see what this is about. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. We have a lot of swords. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups. What a wonderful way to end with the Queen of Cups, right? That's some good energy. So with all these swords, I'm getting someone that's been all in their head. With the sword energy, you may be dealing with an air sign, of course, but this feels like it's all about you. It feels like someone has been, processing a lot with all the swords that are on the table here. Just trying to get your thoughts in order. You may have been planning something very important because you go from the Knight, you go down to the Page, and then you rise up with the King of Swords. And that's a good feeling to know that you're rising. And then you have the Queen of Cups, and she's very nurturing, loving, emotional. So someone has been learning how to bring balance into their life between the thoughts that they've been having, not being carried away, drifted away, fantasizing or giving too much to the negative thoughts in your head, but trying to find balance with those thoughts. And in the center is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is all about feeling, left out in the cold, abandoned, distraught, disassociated from everything in the world. And this, of course, the Pentacles is the coin. So it may have been dealing with your foundations and trying to find balance between, the things that you've been telling yourself and the way that you allow these things to affect you, probably emotionally as well as in your physical body. Some of you have probably been dealing with ailments. We are in COVID season, so I know the first sneeze, it's like you want to go get tested, and a lot of these test results have not been coming back, the way we've been hoping. No symptoms, but we've having people, who've been coming back positive for COVID and haven't had so much as a cold, a negative tasting or lack of scent in their nose. So you've been having no symptoms, but been coming back with positive, results. Some people have been dealing with a lot of loss, you go to the doctor and God forbid it's been cancer. It's been something that you haven't been able to deal with medically. I'm getting that there's been some, a lot of need for balance, which means that what you've been hearing or what you've been telling yourself surrounding these illnesses or what other people have been experiencing has not left you feeling like in a very positive place. But there is balance coming because you have the King and the Queen. You have the King of Swords who takes no BS. He fuddles through and cuts through all of the negative energy, all the negative thoughts to find the right ones, the truth within the whole scenario. What is the truth for you? Is it based on where you are emotionally? Is it based on you, balancing your thoughts between what doesn't work and what needs to stay? and knowing that you have to find the thoughts that are nurturing and loving to yourself in order for you to find balance within. And maybe this balance is in your finances. Maybe you've been letting, the thoughts you have about getting your mortgage paid or your bills paid on time. Maybe you've been letting that, become a lot of negative thoughts like, why have I never been able to? And why is this always happening to me? But definitely trying to find that balance is what's important. And on the other side of that is emotional stability. You have both the King of Swords, which means you've reached that place where you're comfortable with the thoughts that you have, knowing that it's necessary to go down in order to rise. You rise up. You're going to rise up. I'm getting that song, Rise and Still I Rise. But it's going to be important for you to sift through the thoughts that you have going on in your head with the Knight and the Page, and realize that you are the master of the thoughts that you can control. And you do have this emotional stability with the mastery level. So some of you have definitely come out of this mastering your ability to think through the issues you have, figure out what's most important to you, and your emotional stability, what feelings are created as a result of these thoughts, how you allow them to, manifest as in your physical life. Let's get some clarifiers for these cards. And I'm using the Celestial deck here. I'm going to go ahead and use my regular tarot deck. Some clarifiers. Clarifier for the Knight, we have the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Got some emotions coming out now. Okay. And with the Five of Pentacles, and you get a clarifier as the Hermit. And for the King of Swords, you get the Queen of Cups. She is here again on the table. Need one more card. Why is the Queen of Cups here? All right, we got some cards that popped out. We're going to get into those because the Queen of Swords shows up, which is very important. All right, so for the Knight of Swords, you have the Eight of Cups. This is something that you've had to walk away from telling yourself. In the mix of you have to throw these thoughts away, because with the Knight, he's all about moving forward. He's all about coming in, charging in. He's all about not figuring everything out, but ready to take action. He's thinking, he's thought about it. He's given it a little bit of thought. He knows exactly what the situation is, but he hasn't given it the balance that it's going to need in order to make the right decision. So with the cups balancing it out, it's telling you to move away from that space, or in the recent past, you've had to. You've had to come to a place where something was not working for you. This is usually the breakup card, but it's walking away because, of course, we are seeing his back here. So he has come to the idea. He's faced the ideas, and now he's moving away from the emotional connection that he has to it. So maybe you've walked away from a relationship or something that wasn't working for you. It might have been a job where you were putting your energies into this job, or energies into getting this job. And this is in the recent past, but you realized probably in the month of January, or recently as, late last year, that this was not something that you needed, or something that wasn't working for you. It might have been in the past 5 months, because this ends up with the 5 cards and the clarifiers, which is a lot more clarifiers, but it's saying to me that something wasn't working mentally, and you had to stop telling yourself this thing. You had to stop building this emotional connection to this issue or situation that wasn't working out for you. Maybe this person you were with was not bringing you into the future that you want to see for yourself. And some of you would have had to walk away from this air sign, which is what I'm getting. Maybe an Aquarius, because there's a lot of swords on this. This person had a lot of control over your thoughts, or control over how you viewed yourself, or how you viewed yourself emotionally, of course. With the Queen of Cups, this is about being nurturing. While you were given to this connection, this person was draining your finances, or draining you of any positive thoughts that you may have held. But you leveled up, because here comes the King of Swords, which means at some point in time you said enough is enough of the BS. Enough is enough with this job and this boss, this supervisor, this situation that's not bringing me the finances that I need. I want better for myself. And you have the Eight of Cups, which means you may have recently moved away from this situation. You may have recently physically moved, or moved away in a way where this person or this situation can no longer affect you. And that's a beautiful thing, because you've mastered this situation. You've mastered allowing this particular individual or individuals or job or mentality or thinking about this job because it affected your coin to the maximum. We have you left out here in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. And then you have the Page of Swords, which is clarified with the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups is a new love, a new emotional stability. Like the universe has showed you that you are the gift. Okay, when you were asking the universe for mental clarity, for understanding, you've been asking or praying for mental clarity and understanding with the page. Tell me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me the thoughts that I need to encourage into my own life that will better me, that will bring me to a better situation. What job is going to work better for me? While you were seeking clarity in your thoughts, the universe was gifting you with a self-love, with a new opportunity to see yourself in a different light, to see love in a different light. So you've been moving away from a situation that was no longer serving you. And the universe was gifting you with an amount of love that would have been overwhelming. It would have been so overwhelming with this large cup. You don't see the cup this big, because these little cups added up to you leaving all of these situations and people and connections and relationships behind, and the universe replacing all of that with something that's a lot more filling. Fill my cup and let it overflow. Fill it up. Some of you have definitely found new love, found a new inspiration, a new motivation, a new emotional satisfaction within. And the clarifier for the Five of Pentacles is the Hermit. This is, of course, going inside, doing a reassessment, lighting your own light, being your own master of your own thoughts, of your own direction, taking back the throne, taking back the sword, taking back the pentacle, reclaiming your own time, investing into your own self, investing into whatever it is that you know you want for yourself, by removing yourself from a situation where a person was holding you down, keeping you victim, keeping you from grounding your own self, relying so much on this other person. This is definitely an individual. This person has been keeping you trapped mentally in a situation where they controlled your coin, they controlled your foundations, they controlled your wherever you lived, was all up to this individual. And you moved into a situation where you are your own light. You are the light for others. You've become the example of how to get the hell up out of a situation that's no longer working for you. For some of you, it may have been a job, because this is your pentacle, but it was affecting your coin either way. And then you have the King of Swords clarified by the Queen of Cups. And that's why she's over here. The Queen of Cups is in the story twice, because this is about loving and nurturing yourself. This is about being loving and nurturing to the people who are investing in you, and not just the person you want to be involved with or the person you want to connect with. This is about removing the bullshit, removing the BS, removing what no longer serves you, seeking the truth. And when you find it, allowing it to sustain you, allowing it to be this cup. Here this cup comes again. Embracing the cup sent in by the universe. Oh, let me get it out the light. Embracing the cup that's sent in by the universe and drinking from your cup. It not just overflows, but it replenishes itself, because you've done the work. You've put in the energy, the emotions, you've done the work, accepted the truth, walked away from that situation, and here you show up as being able to drink from that cup. You're no longer waiting for this person to satisfy your financial or your emotional needs. You are the supplier of your own energy, the replenisher of your own energy. And that's a beautiful place to be. The clarifier for the Queen of Cups, we got 3 cards. We got the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. You got the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Some of you are in a better situation, because you got the Queen down here clarifying with the King of Swords at the top, and then you got the Queen of Swords here as another truth seeker, and she puts up with no BS. She's here to clarify that wherever you're going right now, stay on that track. You're going in the right direction. The only thing that you will meet when you bring the truth is truth. So whatever you, of course, I always say, whatever you put out to the universe is going to return back to you. So if you're putting out good vibes and honest connections, and you're being honest, open, and truthful, you're having the balance that you need within yourself, then you're going to meet someone who is balanced, who is truthful, who is honest. You're going to get that job that's going to feed to you what talents you bring to the table, which is a very beautiful energy. There's also a call here for you to hold on to whatever it is that you're investing in, and not speak it to everybody. Sometimes we are so excited to have you know, to come out of this place of lack and to actually have that. We share it sometimes with the people who aren't being honest and open with us. So the fact that the Miser card is here, when you find this balance, is also telling you to also hold on to it. Not too tightly where it doesn't get to grow and it doesn't manifest, you know, it doesn't lead you to prosperity, that you have to hide it in the closet or stick it in your wallet and you know, secure it from anyone finding it. But it's also saying that whoever this person is does not need to know everything. Like, you don't have to tell certain people. You know who this person is that you don't need to share your business with, because everybody is not always for you. They don't always want to see your growth. So while you're being nurturing, there's someone you may have been nurturing and loving and caring to that has not been feeding that energy back to you. Let's see who this person may be, because we're dealing with more than one person here. Or the person that you've been sharing and loving and kind to may use that information against you, or may not be helpful to you in moving you forward. Of course, this cup of love is for you to know that you have all that you need, and the universe will only bless you with more when you know, be grateful and appreciate what it is that you do have. Who is this person we are moving away from? Okay, and it landed over here, and this is justice. This is some karmic. Know that in order for the scales to be balanced sometimes in your relationships, that sometimes you do have to see people for who they really are and walk away from them. Because it landed on the 8 of Cups. This may be someone that you broke up with. This may be a job that you had to quit. But whatever I'm saying, whatever it is that you had to walk away from in the recent past, late last year, within the past 5 months, karma is coming to that person, or karma has entered this situation to bring you into calmer waters, to bring you into something that's more balanced for you. And that's why with justice is also about the scales and balancing those scales. You got reconciliation. You may be connecting with a person whom you've had a deep connection with in the past. You got justice, you got reconciliation. You got the cup spilling over, because all these cards that just came out landed on the answers. Yeah, you got the answers. Yeah, there's something that you're going to discover about someone that you've been either sharing your truth with. Maybe a Leo, because we got courage here, but you may be dealing with someone who has not had your best interests at heart. Or you've been giving your energies to something that has not been bringing you any kind of financial increase. But this looks like someone here whom you may be reconnecting with. Be careful with the reconciliations and the things that you share with the people that pop up from nowhere, or people that pop up from your past, especially within the last 5 months, and you made a friend or you connected with someone. Hey, girlfriend, haven't heard or seen you in so long. Be careful of those people, because that demon that they carrying on them may be looking for someone to connect to that has potential, who has just received this cup from the universe. People can sense when you're in a better place in your life, and they're not always out to enhance that for you. Sometimes they're only back because they're coming to see what it is you have and how they can take it from you, or how they can be a part of you receiving. But they're going to drain you of whatever you're about to receive, and when they get it and they have it, they're going to leave. So recently you've had to walk away from somebody, leave that person in the got box, in the had box, in the has been, because you're about to receive some answers about this connection with that individual. You have temperance, you have justice. There is a call for you to close the chapter with somebody whom you may have been trying to close the chapter with for a while, and be a little bit more nurturing and honest with yourself. Let's get the Divine card from Oracle. What's the overall message you have? Okay. Can't make this stuff up. You have guidance, detachment, and delusion. So this reading is centered around walking away from somebody, or somebody you recently walked away from. I'm saying somebody, but for some of you, Aries, loving Aries, this may have been some kind of job connection, or something that's deeply connected to your funds. But what I'm getting here is guidance. So you have been seeking guidance from the universe, or asking the universe for guidance on how to move forward from this place. It's connected to justice, which means that the scales are being balanced, and it's going to land in your favor. As long as you put positive energies out to the universe listening to your cry and your call for clarity, will answer, will give you the answers that you need and guide you into a better place than where you've been before. It says here, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. There's a transformation happening for you guys here. When you release this thing from the past that you had to close, or you're telling yourself, it's time for me to walk away from this, when you do get the strength up to walk away, everything is going to feel like it's flowing in a positive direction for you. You will start to see financial increase because you follow your truth. And then you got detachment, letting go. There's something here that you have to release. But this is a reconciliation as well, which means someone from the past is showing up that you have to detach yourself from, or you recently had to detach yourself from. Let this person stay God, because this is a delusion. This is someone who has not fought for their own clarity, who have not seeked their own truth. So they're seeking to attach themselves to someone who is on the rise, who is recently coming out of something and moving forward with their life. And detachment says, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. And this is about letting go. And here you have reconciliation with detachment. This person is coming back to try to reattach themselves to you, but you're following your inner light with the Hermit card here. And then you have delusion when it comes to answers. Be careful what you tell yourself and what you believe, because there were a lot of thoughts here surrounding this whole entire thing. You didn't have the 9 of Swords, staying up late and, having nightmares and that level. You didn't have the 10s, which means that it's all over. But this is about the 8s is the highest you got, which means that you're coming to a conclusion about this thing and you're ready to walk away. Whatever it is, if it's a job, let it go. It's only going to hold you back. Not saying I'm telling you quit your job and now you're going to pay your bills. I'm telling you that the mind frame, the mindset that you've held about it, you're going in the right direction because you're ready to walk away from something. And then you have delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. And you have the answers that you seek. This is going to work in your favor when you come to accept the fact that this truth that you're telling yourself is the real truth, that this thing that you've been holding on to, whether it be a relationship with a guy or a female, whether it was a job that's been holding you back, whatever at the center of this reading that has been holding you back has affected your finances. The 5 of Pentacles in the regular tarot is the lady or the guy standing over this other person. They're both outside. They're stuck outside in the cold, and neither of them can help each other because they're both secretly or openly looking for a way out for themselves. So it's all about not being able to face your own truth and expecting someone else that you've been relying on or you've been hoping would help you or been promising to help you to come through for you. But with the Hermit as the clarifier, is saying that you got to move on your own beat. You got to find your own inner strength. You got to be the example for others to follow. Their examples are not going to help you out of this situation because the universe is waiting for you to accept the truth that you know to be true about this situation. It's dead in the water, or it's no longer taking you to the next level, or it's not going to take you to the next level. It's not bringing the balance that you seek. This person is either shortchanging you or not telling you the truth about where they are and giving you this false sense of we're in this together. We're not in this together anymore, okay? And then your affirmation card at the end of the reading is, today I am free of drama. Today I will let go of the people that do not support me. Oh my God, it's gonna make me cry. This is definitely the affirmation for this reading, you guys. Today I am free of drama. Let's relax. Today I will let go of the people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. If that ain't the truth, okay? That's all about where this reading is going. Surrounding yourself with positive people. I think this is something that you know. This is the truth for some of you. This may not be for all of you. If it is for you, just go ahead and put it in the comments. I claim this reading, or I claim this message. I claim this for myself. Start surrounding yourself with people who speak the same language as you when it comes to where you are going and what it is you want when you get there. Start writing those things down, what you're seeking for 2022. And suddenly you're going to realize that whoever you've been sharing this information on this journey with is not all for you. This person has been pretending that they're going with you, or they've been trying to take you along somewhere that it's not where you're going, and you know this. You already know the truth, okay? So you came to YouTube for confirmation. I hope you've received that confirmation. Whatever it is that you are seeking, I hope that you do receive this. I'm going to end this reading here so you can focus, and meditation plays a big part in clarifying who and what this situation is, because it's going to be different for all of you. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. But my lovely Aries, I want you to know, stay positive. Surround yourself with positive people. Today, I am free of drama. That's your I am message for today. You can look in the mirror. You can be driving down the road. You are free of drama. Nobody can give you more drama than your body needs to hold. And anything that you take in is going to play a part. Just like food for the body, food for the mind is going to affect you when it gets inside of you. So be careful what you allow inside of you, okay? All of your crevices, that is for all of you, all of your parts. Be careful what you allow in, because some of us may not be able to get it out before it allows us to get sick. And we don't want the sicknesses that are here today. There's spiritual sicknesses as well as physical sicknesses. So definitely you can place that in the comments below. Today I am free of drama. Whatever message you leave, let's go ahead and share that with each other, so we'll know we're not in this without, moving forward. We're not in this alone. We're in this together. And together we will rise. Okay? Together we will rise. That's positive. I thank you guys for watching this video. If it resonated with you, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. I am sending you love and light, and what I am unable to provide, I ask the universe to gift you with more of what you are seeking. Thank you guys for being here, and namaste. Have a good day.